Good morning. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 406 North Bixel Street in the Los Angeles area, and I am preparing to perform a video examination of the main sewer line. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system. So if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So I wasn't able to locate an exposed or accessible main sewer line cleanout. A main sewer line cleanout is an area, like you see here, that has a removable cap, but it would be located where the drain system exits the structure. This cleanout here is at the back of the building. And it's basically what we refer to as an end-run cleanout. So it's the very upper end of the system, and it's here located in this sub-area access below our stairs by our parking area back here. And this access is reasonable. It certainly is going to work for our purposes today, but we're going to push through a little bit more piping than would be standard for just one cleanout. So we'll describe that a little bit here as we go. Now, as I was discussing, the building drain system is not really the focus of today's inspection. But because of our access, we're going to push through about 70 feet of piping here that's actually under the structure. Most of this has been upgraded to a modern plastic piping. But as we get towards the front of the building, about 5 feet before we exit the front, we do connect back up to the original cast iron pipe. And that cast iron pipe then extends out about 15 feet or so from the structure. You'll see here we're going to come out, make a 45-degree turn, and run out into the front planter area towards the left side. Well, here's that connection to the older cast iron from the modern plastic. Now, these cast iron pipes typically were expected to last somewhere in the 70 to 80-year range. So, seeing as most of it's been upgraded underneath the house, it's reasonable to suggest that the 20 feet or so of piping left in service from just under the building out to the middle of the planter here is ready for upgrade. It's some heavy to excessive rust and scale buildup. We're going to look for any signs that it's actually begun to fail. If we start seeing roots penetrating the pipe, anything of that nature, then we would be discussing a more strong reason to recommend upgrade. So as we come out, we make that turn, and then we do start dropping down kind of steeply here, and then we go ahead and make a turn to drop vertically. And here we're changing pipe material. It's a little hard to see with the water running, but we're changing to a vitrified clay. Making a short vertical drop here, and then dropping down into the 6-inch pipe that's going to continue the rest of the way out to the public sewer under the street. So basically from under the house to where that clay starts is where we would be discussing upgrades. As we drop in here, we're changing pipe materials again to a concrete piping. Now, these concrete pipes are very common under the streets in the city of Los Angeles prior to 1965. When they stopped using these. Now, the concrete pipes exhibit similar conditions as the vitrified clay in that it's common for them to get cracked or broken during earthquakes. They have a tendency to allow roots into the system. Most of the stuff would be, maintenance issues. Right away, as we drop into that 6-inch, you see we've got some debris buildup here, causing some slow drainage. Looks like this section is run fairly flat, may have settled some. That debris is not washing out real well. Not a very significant issue. It's pretty common in these older pipes. The one thing about the concrete piping, though, is here in the city of LA, the local building department is requiring rehabilitation of these older concrete pipes in the event of certain types of construction done on the property. and that's done by a lining system at the property owner's expense. I don't see anything significantly cracked or broken, so it's basically a functional system. And right here we're coming up on our city connection, which is a vitrified clay Y fitting, and then running down a few feet connect to the public sewer here. Now I'm seeing some damage here along the left side of the pipe. There's a pretty good crack there. Get the camera cleaned off a little better, get a better view of it. About as good as we're going to get there, but you can see the offsetting and the shifting of that joint and cracking along the left side. So unfortunately this is something that's definitely considered damage. It's kind of tough to really determine what the best method of repair might be, since the concrete pipe would benefit from a lining system. They might be able to continue through here and line all the way through the city connection with a component known as a top hat as well, but that determination really needs to be made by the sewer contractor. If excavation is necessary here, that could be a more significant cost. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the recording, and I will go track and locate this, kind of how deep it is into the street, so that in my written report I can give an idea of different options and price ranges on those type of things. Alright, so this is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant day.